cannot believe I'm this close to the camera right now, but hi. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I have a brand new video for you, obviously. My eyebrows are looking like crap lately, and I'm looking like a fuzzy little ball here. And I figured before I do my eyebrows to film, why don't I film it for you guys? Because I don't think I've ever done a video on how I do my eyebrows at home. I don't get my eyebrows done. I don't get them waxed. I don't get them threaded. I do them by myself at home. I usually am pretty good with keeping up with them, but because I've been traveling so much lately, they've become this. And I'm sure you guys don't think that they're bad, but this is bad for me. So I'm going to show you guys how I do my eyebrows at home. And that's it. So let's jump into it and let's get these little grizzly bears off my face. Well, not completely, but yeah. Mwah. We're gonna zoom it in even closer. So I'm just starting off by brushing up my eyebrows, or brushing out like the hairs of my eyebrows. I feel like it's easiest to, especially when they've grown this long, it's easiest to kind of start with just trimming them down, and I'll kind of go back and forth with all the steps just to kind of get it right so I don't do it fully. So I'm not going to cut my eyebrows to begin with fully. I'm just gonna cut them a little bit. I just have a tiny little shiza here. And I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna take off the hairs that are like obviously much longer than the rest. So that's kind of what it looks like already. And then I'll do the same. So once I've cut them there, I'm actually going to brush all of the hairs downward. And I'm gonna do the exact, wow, that looks so weird. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. When I brush the hairs downward, you see how I'm not really cutting, I'm just kind of trimming them, or really cutting the ones that are really like out of place. I'm not going crazy. So I just trim them a little bit by brushing them upward. And I'm just gonna brush them all the way upward again. And like I said, I'm gonna go back in and cut some more of the hairs down, kind of like one at a time, because they are still, some of them are still a little bit longer than I want them to be. But I'm gonna keep them brushed up and all grizzly bear for now as we kind of do all of the other steps here. I have this Fair Brushes tweezer. I'm really fine with using any tweezer. This one's just cool. It came in a boxy charm. It just has a full size tweezer on the front and then the little mini tweezer on the back. I like to start off by using this side and then go on to this side if I need to, if I have a smaller hair. And then we just go to town, you guys. I really don't prepare my brows with anything. You can like shape out the brow with maybe like brow powder if you want to, but I have figured out the shape to my brows and I've stuck with it for a really long time. And you can kind of see, even though we have some like hairs that are messing up the shape, the perfect shape, the shape is still basically there. So I'm just gonna go in. How did I let my unibrow get like this? My God. So once I've gotten most of the hairs that I saw from underneath and from the middle, I'm gonna take this little tiny mirror that I have. It literally, look at how close this mirror gets. Can you see that? You can see the whole lens of my camera. in this mirror gets you ridiculously close to your face. It is from Tweezerman. This one specifically is from the Tweezerman Huda Beauty collection. So I'm gonna use this on the smaller side of the tweezer to view up close so I can really see, wow, my pores are just like, hello. So that I can really see much closer. So I'm gonna just take the thinner side of the tweezer Okay guys, so once I have tweezed the living hell out of my brows underneath, I'm gonna go back in with this close mirror and just kind of brush out the hairs as they should be, and then fix the ends. This one gets a little wonky. This one kind of is pretty good on its own. This whole brow is my good brow. My right brow is my good brow. And my left brow is my wonky brow. Comment down below and tell me which one of your brows is the wonky brow, which is the ugly twin. Comment it down below. So once I brush it out to be where it should, it's easier for me to see any additional hairs that I have to get. All right guys, so this is where we're at. The only part that we have left is the top right here. What I'm gonna do with the top is I actually have these super inexpensive little razor blades that I use. This is a really, really old one, and I should probably switch to a new one, but I have no idea where I put my new one, so this will do for now. But these you can get at like the dollar store, a Walgreens, CVS, I'm sure they sell them at Ulta, but it's just a little kind of like straight blade, and I use it right in the center of my brow, and I will use it right on the top of my brow, just because there's a lot of little hairs up here, and they're so much easier to just get with the little straight blade. So I'm actually gonna go in all different directions with this little straight blade, just to make sure I've gotten every hair. So I'll go up and down, left and right. And when I get to the sides of my head, I actually will pull the skin taut and go to this side. And finally, you guys, any little hairs that I missed, I'll go back in with my tweezer. Now we're just gonna brush them all out. And these are the finished and final brows, you guys. My brows are a little bit sparse. I usually like my brows done the day after because they'll grow back just a little bit and the ends will be a little thinner. So the ends of like all the hairs will be a little thinner, so it'll all come together. But I want to show you two products before I go. I occasionally use some products on my brows to just thicken the brows. Just try not to get them looking so sparse like this. So I have the Benefit Brow Vo Conditioning Primer and the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. I use them kind of like hand in hand, either or, sometimes together if I'm really feeling it. But I usually use these products at night, and I just kind of put them in my brow so that we can get these brows growing a little bit more. Like there's some really sparse areas like right here on the end, right under here. So anything I can do to make my brows perfect. I've got through some crazy brow phases. So we're gonna use the Benefit Brow Vo conditioner. And I'm just going to brush this through my brow hairs. And voila. So that is it, you guys, for how I do my brows at home. Nothing crazy. Like, I don't know, I don't usually, let's be honest here, I don't usually clean my face before or after I do my brows. I usually keep up with my brows pretty well to the point where they don't get as bad as you saw today. And to be honest with you, whenever I see hair, I pluck it right out. So, but that's how I do my brows. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you found this tutorial somewhat exciting and helpful. I just decided to stop paying for people to mess up my brows every time I went and got my brows done. So, started doing them myself, and I've been doing them myself for probably 4 or 5 years now. I don't think I've gotten my brows done like by someone else in, oh Lord, a long time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. We're super close, up close and personal in today's video. And subscribe. Love you.